As cricket fans eagerly anticipate the Border-Gavaskar trophy, one burning question arises. Can Virat Kohli reignite his form and become a nightmare for Australia once more? Former New Zealand cricketer Mike Hesson seems to think so, and his recent comments have sent ripples across the cricketing world. According to Hesson, Kohli has entered a new phase in his career, one that makes him even more dangerous than ever before. Not because of his pursuit of personal milestones, but because of his singular focus on winning games for India. Virat Kohli's journey in recent years has been anything but smooth, particularly in Test cricket, with critics questioning his consistency, especially after a string of low scores. Many wondered if the Indian maestro was on the decline. But Hesson sees something else, a transformation. Virat Kohli is at a stage in his career where he just wants to win games for India. Hesson recently told GeoCinema. This shift in mindset, from chasing personal records to putting his team first, could spell trouble for Australia and other rivals. Kohli's recent performances reflect this evolution. Despite a rough start in the last Test series against Bangladesh, where he managed just 6 and 17 runs in Chennai, Kohli came back stronger in the second Test in Kanpur, scoring 47 and an unbeaten 29. While these scores may not scream dominance, they reveal Kohli's growing focus on the bigger picture, helping his team win, no matter the personal cost. Australia, a familiar hunting ground for Kohli. As the Border-Gavaskar trophy approaches, all eyes are on Kohli. This upcoming 5-match Test series in Australia, which kicks off on November 22nd, may be his last on Aussie soil. His record down under is nothing short of spectacular. Over 25 matches, Kohli has amassed 2,042 runs, including 8 centuries and 5 50s. This impressive tally makes him the 5th highest run scorer for India against Australia in Test cricket. Hesson believes Kohli's ability to thrive in Australia comes from his knack for pacing his innings perfectly. The ability to hold a tempo in Australia is so important, Hesson explains. From 30 to 60 overs, if Kohli is batting, he won't let the game drift. He finds gaps, runs ones and twos, and if the opposition tries to attack, he counters. This style of play, where Kohli dictates the pace, can be a game-changer against Australia's fiery bowling attack. What makes Kohli so lethal in Australia is his timing, not just in the literal sense of striking the ball, but in his ability to judge when to accelerate. As Hesson points out, the period between 30 to 60 overs is crucial in Test cricket. During this phase, bowlers are looking for breakthroughs, but if Kohli is set at the crease, he knows exactly how to handle the pressure. His experience allows him to balance defense with aggression, ensuring that India doesn't lose momentum. Hesson warns other teams, if Kohli is focused on winning for India rather than just racking up runs, the big scores will come naturally. This isn't just a prediction. It's a statement backed by years of evidence. Kohli has shown time and again that when he's in the zone, few can stop him. And now, with the added motivation of what could be his final Test series in Australia, the stage is set for something special beyond Australia. A test before the test. Before Kohli gets his shot at Australia, India will face New Zealand in a 2-match Test series. While the focus may be on the looming clash with the Aussies, the New Zealand series will serve as a crucial warm-up. Kohli will use this opportunity to fine-tune his form, and Indian fans will hope that he can carry any momentum gained into the all-important Border-Gavaskar trophy. Kohli's legacy in Australia is already cemented, but this series could be the final chapter in his storied rivalry with the Aussies. Every cricket fan knows that Kohli loves a challenge, and with Australia coming off their World Test Championship win, the stakes couldn't be higher. As cricket legends like Sachin Tendulkar and Rahul Dravid have shown, Australia is often the final proving ground for Indian batsmen. Kohli, having already conquered many peaks, knows this all too well. This series could well be his last in Australia, and if Hesson's predictions hold true, it could be one for the history books. Kohli isn't just playing for runs anymore. He's playing for pride, for his team, and for the legacy he will leave behind. Will Australia be able to stop him? Or will Kohli's transformation into a team-first player make him even more unstoppable? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. When Virat Kohli is at his best, cricket fans are in for a treat. What do you think? Will Kohli dominate Australia once again? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Sport Flash for all the latest updates in the world of cricket.